Imagine this. You're in the woods with your family, enjoying a quiet camping trip. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and you're roasting marshmallows over a fire. Then suddenly, snap! A huge bear crashes through the trees, heading straight for your mom and little brother. What would you do? Welcome to Believe It or Not, the show where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan, and today's story is about a 13-year-old boy who found himself face to face with a wild bear. And what he did next will blow your mind. Our story takes place in the wilderness of northern Ontario, Canada. The year? 2007. Meet Sam Hatchie, a regular 8th grade kid who loved camping, fishing, and being outdoors. That summer, Sammy and his family went on a weekend camping trip near a lake surrounded by thick woods. It was peaceful. Until it wasn't. On the second day, Sammy's mom, little brother, and 2-year-old cousin were playing near their camper while Sammy sat at the picnic table carving a stick. Suddenly, the birds stopped chirping. A strange silence filled the air. Then, crack! A huge black bear burst out of the trees, just 10 meters away. Now, most people would scream and run, but not Sammy. His mom froze. She grabbed the toddlers and yelled for help, but the bear kept coming. Closer and closer. It wasn't curious. It was hungry. But Sammy didn't panic. He stood up and shouted, "Hey, get out of here." He waved his arms and stomped his feet. But the bear wasn't scared. In fact, it looked right at his little brother like he was a snack. So Sammy did something incredible. He grabbed a big piece of firewood and threw it as hard as he could, hitting the bear right on the nose. The bear growled and stepped back. That's when Sammy ran at it. Yes, ran at the bear, yelling and waving like a wild man. His only thought? Protect his family. And guess what? It worked. The bear, confused and maybe a little embarrassed, backed off, then turned and ran into the forest. Sammy's family was safe. But here's the best part. Even after all that, Sammy didn't brag. When people called him a hero, he said, "I just did what I had to do. I didn't want anyone to get hurt." The Ontario Provincial Police gave him a bravery award. Reporters called him the Bear Boy. But to his mom, he was something more. Her real-life superhero. Now let's think for a minute. First, what would you have done if you were Sammy? Would you run away? Hide? Or would you protect the people you love? This story helps us understand that bravery isn't about not being scared. It's about doing the right thing, even when you're scared. And Sammy showed us that even a kid can be brave enough to face a bear. Believe it or not. Wow. From stick carving camper to bear fighting hero, Sammy's story proves that courage comes in all sizes. And speaking of amazing animals, next time on Believe It or Not, meet Bobby the Wonder Dog, the scruffy collie mix who got lost on a family vacation and somehow found his way home, crossing over 4,000 kilometers across the wild American West. Rain, rivers, and wild animals couldn't stop him. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning. And remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.